Welcome to my channel. Today for a look at a Nikon P900. It's a bridge camera, or you could also call it a super zoom camera with the range that this zoom has. But it's from 2015, but let's have a look at why this could be a nice camera to have even today. So today we're going to look at one of my bridge cameras. I bought a box of 5 different bridge cameras, and the first one I'm taking a look at is this Nikon P900. There has been 3 upgrades to this one, so there's a P950 and a P1000 and a P1100. This one differentiates from the others by not having 4K zoom, 4K video, but only full HD. That's good enough for me, so I didn't bother about that. But if you need the 4K, of course, you will need another camera than this one. The thing about these cameras are that they're called bridge cameras, but this one is actually more than a bridge camera. A bridge camera is by definition sort of a compact camera with a very large zoom, so it has a viewfinder, so you can combine sort of the functionality from an SLR or DSLR camera with that of a compact camera with a good zoom, very good zoom. But this one I will call a super zoom camera because it has a focal range from 24 millimeters all the way to 2000 in full frame equivalence. And it can do that because it has a very small sensor. It's a 1/2.3 inches sensor, so it's very small, but that makes it possible to give this a long range. And as you can see, the lens is quite big, and when it zooms out, it's even much bigger. So this lens becomes very long when it's focused to 2000 or when it's going to 2000 millimeters. But as you can see in these video shots, when you zoomed all the way in, and when we go out from here, you'll see that it's a very big range that it has. So zooming from 24 to 2000 millimeters is a difference of 83 times, and that's quite a lot. And the image quality at the 2000 millimeters isn't that good. But if you just retract a little bit from that, you will see that the image quality gets much better, despite the small sensor that's obviously is limiting the capability of this camera. It's a size 16 megapixel sensor, so that's the resolution. Despite the small size, it's okay. At 24 millimeters, the lens is also sharp, but as I said, 2000 millimeters not quite sharp, and also losing a bit in contrast. But you can do a lot of things with this camera. Of course, you can catch small birds and things like that. Problem is that when you're zoomed all the way in and you lose the track of your subject, it's very hard to find again, because this lens will enlarge as much as 40 times. If you compare that to a binocular, it would be a 40 times binocular, and that's quite a lot. But it has a small feature, so when you're zoomed all the way in, by the way, you can zoom by the rocker here, and you can zoom by the rocker up here. But when you're zoomed all the way in, it has a small button here, and if you press that one, it will zoom just a little bit out, so you can find your subject again, and then when you release the button, it will zoom in again to the focal length that you were at. So that's very smart to sort of maintain track of your subject. It has all the normal modes that a normal SLR, DSLR would have. So you have a PASM dial here, and it also has a user sort of a custom mode here. So that's also nice, and it has scene modes that you might want to use. Built-in flash and a tiltable screen, or fully swivelable screen, so you can move it around and film yourself if you want to. but it's not a good vlogger's camera because it has no microphone input. So the sound from these two phones up here, the stereo microphone, is not very good. Some of the later models had microphone input, so that would be much better if you were into that. But I don't use it for that. I use it for travel use and for catching very far distant objects. It has one very nice feature, that it has time-lapse built into it, so you can control the time-lapse directly on the camera, and that is very nice because I use that a lot for making nice shots, movie shots from my travels. So I love that very much. But let's look at some more images and see what this camera can do, so you can judge for yourself. So I hope you liked this little short review of the Nikon P900, the first camera in a box of 5 that I bought, and I got it for very cheap, and that's also a reason to sort of recommend this one. You can get it for cheap, whereas the newer versions are quickly becoming much more expensive, and this is a very capable camera, although, as I said, sharpness is not there at the end of the zoom range, but just a little bit from beyond or below, it's quite good. So nice camera. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel so you can also see the next episodes in this series, and also like this video so others can find it, and it'll also help me create more content for you. Thank you very much for this time, and bye for now.